Are you sure you want to stop streaming? No, man, I just started. What's good, people? What's good, my peoples? Yo, man, yeah, guys, y'all know, we have conversations with the women on the regular. I need for the guys to come to the front of the congregation real quick, man. Shh. Quiet, KD's is live, all right? But yeah, I need for all the men to come to the front of the congregation real quick, man. I need to have a talk with you guys on a real tip, man. On the real tip. And listen, man, every time I put out any video, understand that, I'm around a lot of people. I see a lot of things on social media. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I get most of my content either at work or while I'm at work, or most of the time I'm at work. I'm on the web, surfing the web or whatnot, just looking at social media. But anyway, I need for the men to come to the front of the congregation real quick, man. Let me talk to you guys. And it's about a touchy subject, man. Very, very touchy subject. When you get with a woman that has a child already or has children already, you need to understand this, man. I'm not saying, they always talking about package deals and all that. No, man, I'm not talking about. What I'm saying is, understand, whether that child has their father in their life or not. Understand this, man. It's tough. You have to honestly be careful about how you move, because most men are thinking just sex, man. It's just sex. We just chilling or whatever. And again, if you're not around the children, you know what I mean, and you and that young lady have already had a conversation, that's how y'all rocking. But it's a whole different type of dynamic once children start to be involved in that, man. And I'm not gonna lie, man. It's a lot of guys that I know, a lot of guys that I see on social media, you know what I mean, not honestly thinking about that, man. The damage that's going to be done, if you were to get involved with that young lady and leave. You got young boys and young girls. Come on, man, don't play. You got young boys and young girls that look up to you. You got young boys and young girls that are looking at the way that you are treating their mother. And they're looking at her as well. So women, y'all go ahead and come to the front of the congregation as well, man. I need to talk to you guys as well. So you got to be careful, man. Again, when children are involved, it's serious. And listen, this is a touchy subject for me, you know what I mean, for a lot of different reasons. But, me growing up without, my dad not being there and whatnot, man, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I was a pain in the mother freaking neck. Trying to run off as many guys as possible. If I knew what I knew now, man, I honestly would have kept my mother loving mouth shut and been the best kid I could be, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's just stick to the topic at hand, right? So I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there's some feelings involved with this, man. Like seriously, it's a lot that goes behind this, man. You have to be careful about how you're moving when children come into play, because children get attached. They get attached to you. They get used to, a certain type of energy, a certain type of personality, and you got to be careful about jumping from one person to the next. Men and women, be careful, man, because these children's minds are very, very delicate. All right, very, very delicate, man. You know, you should not want to jeopardize that in any type of way. And I do understand, you know, a lot of us are getting into, come on now, I'm letting you over. A lot of us are getting into relationships with good faith. And I applaud that. Like, I really do. I applaud the heck out of that, man. But still, just be careful, man. Be careful. Because those are huge factors in children's lives by, you know, the people that are interacting with their mom. You know what I mean? And hopefully it's not, you know, like a reoccurring type thing or whatever. But, or even, you know, if the shoe's on the other foot. If you got some single fathers out there, y'all be careful, bro. Like, seriously, man, I understand, you know, for whatever reason you and the mom are not together, and I don't know if the mom is in the child's life or whatever, man. Again, this is vice versa. You still got to be careful about who you bring over. Seriously, man, be careful about who you bring over, because when your child sees you bringing over 2, 3, 4 different doggone women, they're gonna think that this is regular. This is supposed to happen. Like, you're supposed to, you know, have multiple partners or whatever, you know what I mean? Instead of, you know, getting involved with somebody that's honestly trying to be there for like the long term, be there for the long run. Like, growing up and actually seeing a family, like a structure, a strong structure, somebody that honestly loves your father or loves your mother. You know what I mean? That's what kids need to see. Healthy relationships, man. Healthy relationships. And listen, we all go through everybody goes through they go through. You know what I mean? No relationship is perfect. All right? Facts. But man, listen, I'm just trying to put it all out there, man, and make sure, you know, we are just making sure we're holding everybody accountable for their actions, man, for everything. Like, we all gotta sit there and we gotta honestly pay attention to how we're moving, because it's not just us anymore. Oftentimes it's not just you, it's not just me, it's not just our relationship. Now, you know, children are involved, and you know, those children are innocent, man. They ain't got nothing to do with what the heck y'all got going on, and you know, y'all separate, and you know, the kids are still there, just like, yo, what the heck happened to such and such all of a sudden? You know what I mean? Like, the last thing they remember is, you know, such and such wishing us, you know, good night or whatever, seeing y'all together, and then next thing you know, it's something else going on. Hold on, y'all gotta make sure I'm typing the right address. Make sure I'm going the right way. Crap. Hot diggity dog. Can we get on there? Can I turn? But yeah, man, like I was saying, y'all, this is something that we're gonna honestly get into on a deeper level. Like, I really want to sit down in front of the camera and really have this conversation and bring some men and women in, you know what I mean, and actually really be able to dig deep into this and see what a lot of people's heads are at behind this. Alright, let me see, y'all don't here we go. This is tough, man. This is a touchy topic, man. A touchy topic that we don't talk about enough. And even when we do have conversations like this, it's always one-sided. Conversation should never be one-sided. That's why I always try to keep those avenues and stuff open, to be able to explore like different avenues, to try to find a solution behind whatever it is that we're talking about, man. What is the solution to all of this? So, you know, we talked about the problem. The problem is, you know, people getting into friendships and relationships and having children, and for whatever reason, you know, those people break up. And I do understand there's some things that you cannot avoid. I do understand that, man. But this is why I always talk about it is important to have those conversations beforehand. Have those uncomfortable conversations beforehand, and really do a deep dive and take some time to get a better understanding what that person wants out of this relationship. And the reason why I say really take the time, because a person could feel a type of way one day, and then the next day just be like, yeah, you know what? I'm not 100% sure about this. So be willing to do a deep dive in that, man. Like actually sit down and ask them why. If you want this, then why? Explain it to me why. Like I really want to see if you honestly want this, or are you just saying something? Or have you not honestly thought about it? Because a lot of people, you know, you can have a conversation with people and they honestly just haven't thought about it. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never sat down and took the time to really think about what it is I want out of, you know, this relationship or whatever relationship that I get into. I haven't sat down and I haven't thought about it. So yeah, have those uncomfortable conversations, man, and be willing to listen to that other person. And again, man, understand, like, listen, relationships is a big step, right? Getting involved with anybody, from taking anything from a friendship to a relationship, is a huge step, and it should not be taken lightly at all. At all. I see so many people, you know, they go from friends to relationship to they can't stand each other. That thing turns my freaking stomach, man. Like it really does. It turns my stomach. I'm just like, how the heck can you go from loving somebody to not being able to stand the sight of them? And it's because you guys haven't sat down and really talked to each other. I mean, this is just me. This is just what I think. But I honestly believe that they haven't really sat down and honestly really got to know each other. And their frustration is because they haven't sat down and had that open line of communication and been able to really talk things out and figure things out together. Because honestly, a lot of people talk and act out of emotion, and that's not good. That's not healthy. Oftentimes it's gonna land you in places that you don't want to be, get you in situations that you don't want to be in. That's why it's always good to take your time, man. Take your time and really get a really good feel for people, man. Again, because when children come into play, man, it's a whole different ball game. And you do not want any child growing up and thinking that this type of behavior is okay. You know, they always say, you know what I'm saying, people say one thing, but they do other things. And a child is going to pay attention more to what you do than what you say. All right? That's why people learn more by example. Live that type of lifestyle that you want your child to live. And you can't be out here doing whatever and thinking that, you know, your child is going to, I mean, come on, man. Let's just keep it a band. We got to be honest with ourselves. So that's all, man. I just wanted to get on here real quick and just chime in about this, man. Again, these topics and stuff be popping up in my head, and trust and believe, we are gonna do a deep dive with this, with me actually sitting behind the desk, going through some clips and going over, you know, some stuff that I got off of social media or whatnot, man. We're gonna do a deep dive in this thing, man. Y'all let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think? Because I'm pretty sure, you know, if you guys haven't went through this, I'm pretty sure you know somebody. You either know somebody or you know somebody that knows somebody that's done went through something similar to this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure y'all definitely know somebody that's either done went through this or that's currently going through this. Or maybe even you probably done went through this in the early part of your life, man. Growing up and having to deal with that. This is something that has to stop, man. We got to open up and start having these conversations. And we got to do better, man. And again, Can't lie, man, and honestly say that I am not guilty of like overlooking and not talking about certain things as much as I should. But this is an attempt at that, man. Because on this channel, we don't just hold women accountable. On this channel, we don't just hold men accountable. On this channel, we're gonna try to hold everybody accountable. And you know what? Just take accountability out of it for a second, man. We're just gonna try to get people to open their eyes to what the heck is going on right now, and we're gonna try to come up with a solution to help with the situation. Because you can hold somebody accountable all freaking day, but what good is that gonna do? Like if you're not presenting them with some type of solution. Like this is how you can either avoid situations like that moving forward, or let's just say, for instance, you may have stumbled and made some type of mistake along the way. How can we correct those things? How can we quote unquote fix it, patch it up or whatever, to make things better moving forward? Because I do understand that nobody is perfect. We're all gonna stumble. We're all gonna fall. We're human, man. Nobody is perfect. Things are going to happen. Just moving forward, what I'm gonna say to those people, man, just make sure that the way that you are moving is an example. All right, you're setting an example. People are always looking at you, man. Everything that you do, there's always eyeballs on you at all times, always. But we're going to end this video right here, man. Y'all be blessed, y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Men, come on, bro. I'm gonna need for you guys to come to the front of the congregation for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going down. We do got to work out today a little bit later on tonight, y'all. Go ahead and get suited up, man. I'm actually about to gear up in a few. We're gonna be going to, you already know, Planet Fitness, man, to get this workout in and whatnot. I gotta clean this car out. What else I gotta do? I gotta clean this car out, and I gotta clean the outside of this mug too. But anyway, man, y'all be blessed, y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.